Yeah, maybe just don't do what I'm doing at all. Maybe just go to a professional. I'm not a professional, clearly, as we can tell. What an odd way to start off the video, but we're dyeing my hair today because I'm tired of my appearance and I want to look different. I am on the phone with my best friend Katie. Katie, say hi.
Hello.
Yeah, so if you hear us chatting throughout the process of this, that is why. But I'm probably gonna make this a time lapse, so you won't hear too much, but I did need an intro. So I've already pre-potted my hair, obviously. I should probably preface this off by saying I'm dyeing my hair ginger, by the way. Or we're going for ginger. How it comes out, I guess we'll find out. I'm going to take a long time to do this, but we're changing our appearance, guys. I'm tired. It's time to look hot and sexy and gay. Anyway. So, also let me mention, Katie is Miss Giggly Shits over here, so she will giggle at anything. Exhibit A. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is already gonna be my favorite video. Right, so, but we're gonna make this a time lapse because it's gonna take me forever, but we're live.
I was about to say, oh, we're live?
We're live.
But I didn't want to, ruin the
Girl, I'm gonna edit it anyways. It's fine. Oh, the intro thing. Thank you. Oh, wait. The beach. What? Beach blonde. Beach. Right. You see, I didn't even say anything and you're laughing, bro. Right. No, right. Anyways. Bro, this is so fucking funny. Like, genuinely. What are you laughing at? Like, bro.
I'm nervous.
About what?
I've never been on camera before.
Right. We're gonna start with the beach blonde because I need to lighten my hair before I put in the little bit of orange. Now, in hindsight, yes, I could have gotten a more orange dye, but we're here now and I have this now, so it is what it is. We're just gonna make it work. This is kind of the color that we're going for. I don't think that's very clear, but that's the color that we're going for. But this is what the blonde is going to dye our hair to. So, the process of dyeing my hair. We have a tube of colorant cream, a bottle of developer. We have conditioner, a pair of gloves, and a mixing stick. But I have my own tongue depressors, apparently is what they're called. Apparently, mind you, it's on the box, right? I'm not doing a skin test. If I die, I die. So, or a strand test. If I die, I die. Let's do this. So we need to put the developer and the mixture. You know what? Who needs instructions? So, let's get into it. Bro, I'm so tired. I just want to dye my hair and be done with this. Like, I'm tired, bro. I actually want to sleep. I don't know why I'm doing this. Like, genuinely. So this is the color and cream. Katie, be normal, girl. We're not live. Like, this is. Oh, it's yellow. Okay, sure. Yes. I have my little mixing bowl.
We're dyeing our hair yellow today.
Yellow. I just know this is it's bright yellow. Like, this is yellow. So either I'm going to look yellow or yeah. So I don't know. Only I would decide to do this on a Friday, guys. Like, on the coldest Friday on earth, mind you. Okay, so I want every single ounce of dye to come out of this damn tube because that broke with me. Oh, I know what to do actually. Close it. Bro, if any of this dye gets, mind you, I'm sitting on a white pillow. Like, my choices up until now have not, right, what a flimsy thing. My choices up until now have not been degraded. Okay, and then we've got developer, which we're going to toss that in.
No, open that thing's gonna fling onto the wall.
I don't know why they make it so damn tight. That is... Come on, all of you, out of here. Okay, cool. So we're just going to mix the dye with the color and cream. It's lit, bro. This is a bright yellow paste, by the way. Like, this is. Please look at, like, that is like yellow.
Right.
I don't think this is gonna be enough. I'm actually scared now.
Yeah, probably not. time to Uber Eats some more hair dye.
Mind you, Clicks is like, my plan is I'm gonna dye. Shit, I didn't split my hair perfectly in half.
Yeah, it's like
I was gonna dye perfectly half so that in case it goes wrong, I can always just go, you know.
Yeah. Or you could have a split dye.
That's what I'm saying. I was gonna do that, but then I haven't done that already.
Niggas want me to get ratchet. Niggas want me to attack it. Put the hood on, all they calling me Cassius. Aren't you like Bob Saget? Greedy, I can't pass it. Eating everything, nigga, no fasting. I don't care how much you knew me in the past tense. I ain't no Julian style, this ain't no last dance. Way past it. Wait. Fucking on my ex, cause he validate me. Fucking up a check, I don't want no receipt. Mind get possessed, let my space speak freely. Hey, my past can't.
I don't think that one box was enough, but I'm done now. I've put everything in. I look insane. I'm gonna wrap my head in this plastic bag. For I actually don't know how long. I'm stressed out right now, okay?
How can you be stressed when you look that amazing?
Right. So you have jokes actually, eh? Bro, this plastic doesn't
Yeah,
wanna...
for the first time, it's not me looking ridiculous, it's you.
And this plastic tie, oh my goodness. Yeah, we love her. Is the back also covered? Is. Okay, so we need to set a timer for what, 45 minutes? I should probably do 30 minutes and then see how it looks. And then, let me go wash this bowl. We'll be right back. Now, the lighting is terrible, oh my goodness. Now, you might be wondering, I look so insane. You might be wondering what even brought about this idea to change my hair color, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's mainly because of the fact that I'm tired of looking regular. I'm tired of looking the same. I'm tired of looking average. I wanna look cute. I wanna look sexy. Okay, I wanna look different. But I won't lie to you though, I am so heavily scared of the fact that there wasn't enough dye. So I feel like 2 tubes was the go-to in this situation because I genuinely don't think 1 was enough. I just don't feel like I coated every single strand of every section, you know? So I'm a little bit scared for that. I feel like the 1 tube was made for somebody with a lot shorter hair or like a lot looser hair, but hopefully I'm wrong and hopefully everything turns out fine. I didn't set the timer, but if I had to guesstimate, I've probably already had it in my hair for about, I want to say 10 minutes. So I'm gonna do another 20 minutes and then we're gonna check, and then if I'm feeling a little frisky, we'll do another 10 minutes because I am allowed up to 45 minutes to let the color sit. So we'll do another 20 minutes of letting it sit in my hair, and then in 20 minutes we'll go check how it looks, and then after that we will, you know, go wash it out because I do have another tube of dye, but that one's orange, it's not blonde. That's the difference. So hopefully, you know, this works out well because I'm thoroughly scared. I'm very scared. I'm very, very, very scared if you couldn't tell. But I think it should be fine. I am expecting there to be a little bit of patches of black, but I think I'll focus on those patches more with the second tube of dye, if that makes sense. So I'm not too worried about that right now because I do still have another tube. But yeah, so I'm just gonna watch TikTok right now until the time comes. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so it's currently 2:40. My alarm just rang. My 20-minute alarm rang. So we're gonna just right. That's so. Some parts are dyed, some parts are still completely black, but I don't think leaving it any longer is gonna make it. Oh, this is tilting. I don't think leaving it any longer is gonna make much of a difference, so I'm gonna rinse it off and hope that the other dye can carry out the rest of the job. If not, then I think I'm just gonna go out and buy more dye, but I really don't want to leave this in for longer than it needs to be, so I'm gonna wash this out and then I'm gonna catch you guys in like a couple minutes. Okay, so we have a little bit of a problem. the hair dye didn't work, right? It didn't work as I suspected because, nope, that's terrible lighting. It didn't work as I suspected because the hair dye was not enough. So I'm gonna go to Clicks to buy more hair dye now so that I can basically redo this entire process. So we're gonna skip all of that. So I'm just gonna go to Clicks now quickly. I'm gonna update you guys when I get back home because it is raining and there's a lot going on. I'm stressed out, I'm annoyed. As you can see, I don't know if you can see. How do I turn the lights on? Nope, that's not it. There we go. I don't know if you can see, but it is a little bit like brown around my edges. And that's mainly because of the fact that that's probably where the dye was the most prominent. So I'm gonna get more. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm back from Clicks. Listen, this is we made a huge error. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell from the back, like some parts are a bit brown. So it looks like I have highlights basically right now. It looks like I have highlights, which isn't what we're going for. So instead I bought, because I already had this one, so I just got another one. So now we've got two, and I really do think that this is going to be enough because one was enough to coat my hair, but it wasn't enough to cover my whole head, which is what the problem was. So I think these two together will hopefully just give me a little bit of a lighter color of what I want. So we're gonna try this one out, and if this doesn't work, then we're just gonna stick with whatever I get, because at this point I'm tired and it's getting late and I've been doing this for too long. So I want to be done with this now, you know? So we're gonna do this now, and then my hair's still a little bit wet, so I'm gonna blow dry it first before I get into it, and then the whole process starts all over again. So you already watched it the first time, so I'm gonna spare you. I'm just gonna come back when I'm done. Okay, let me close this down. Okay, so we are now like in part 2 of this whole hair dyeing process. I've put in the second and third box of hair dye, so that's currently what's underneath that little hood over here. I'm gonna give it probably the same amount of time, if not less, because the last one I did about 35 minutes, I wanna say. So this time I'm gonna give it probably the same, just to like let the whole color develop. It was already working pretty well when like I was putting it on and like moving it around my head. So this one seems to be working a lot faster than the other one. Don't know why. The color that I'm expecting to walk out of this with is probably going to be closer to tan brownish, like very light brown, which I'm not mad about, but we'll just have to see how it turns out, because again, I am letting it develop for as long as it possibly can so that I can get the full effect of the color of what the box was saying. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I get the color that I was hoping for. Some concerns that I have is the fact that the pieces that were dyed from the initial time that we dyed might turn out to be a little bit lighter than the rest of my head, but I think that adds character development, so I'm not really too mad about that. But yeah, so I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go take a shower and do my whole everything from top to bottom routine, and I'll check in with y'all when everything hopefully should be done and I look nice and cute and cunt and gay. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, YouTube, it's time for the big reveal. The timer just went off. The time is currently 4:16. I've had this in probably for like half an hour, I want to say. I'm a little bit nervous. My scalp was burning just a little bit when I put it on initially, so I'm attesting that to the fact that it's most likely because I had already dyed my hair beforehand, so my scalp is probably just a little bit sensitive, so I don't want to put too much attention to that. We're gonna ignore it. It feels fine now, so hopefully it meant nothing. But yeah, so let's take the plastic bag off and do the little reveal. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. I'm scared. What if there's still black in this thing, bro? I'm gonna be so mad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be so irritated.
There's a problem with...
All right, let's get it. Oh my god!
Of course now, when I would see it's 3 pixels.
Look at that.
Oh, I can kind of see. Okay.
Wait, what does the back look like?
Like 4 pixels.
Wait, let me watch the video back and see what the back looks like. Okay, YouTube, so I'm thinking I leave it on for just a little bit longer, only because I think we could develop the color a little bit more. It's burning my eyes. Oh my gosh, the like dye air is like getting straight into my eyeballs. So I'm thinking we can leave it on for just a little bit longer. Oh my goodness, this is like burning me. 4:20 right now, so I think I'm gonna leave it until like 4:30. And then I'm definitely taking it out because that's too long. I'm not supposed to keep it in for that long, so I'll take it out in like 10 minutes. I'm literally crying because the dye keeps getting in my eye socket. Anyway, so I'm gonna leave it in for like another 10 minutes. I don't recommend you do this at home because obviously you should follow the instructions, and you probably didn't put another dye in your hair before you did this, so yeah. But I'm gonna leave it in.
Don't do anything you're doing it.
Yeah, maybe just don't do what I'm doing at home. Maybe just go to a professional. I'm not a professional, clearly, as we can tell. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it in for like another 10 minutes and then definitely wash it off, because then I feel like I'm gonna have it in for too long. And certain spots are gonna get lighter than others with more time. So I don't want that to happen either. But so far, I'm actually pretty impressed with how it turned out. So I'm not mad at it. However, I know that if this like color isn't really something that I want, I can always just go get the actual orange dye, and then I can just dye it orange. So, well, not orange, but ginger, so it's okay. But I'm happy with it so far. So I'm gonna give it another 10 minutes, and then I'll probably see you when I'm done like blow drying and like re-moisturizing my hair, because I've stripped it of all its nutrients. So that's pretty fun. TTYL.
1 week later.
Good morning, you guys. So I'm actually like, this is exactly 1 week after I dyed my hair, just by the way. I don't know why it took me so long to give you the final result, but it's probably mostly because of the fact that after I dyed my hair and like blow drying it and everything, it just took so long to get to a finished product that by the time I was done, I was so tired, and it was like really late. It was probably like 11. It took me like 8 hours to do the entire process. So by the time I finished, I literally wanted nothing to do with anything or anybody. So that's why you haven't heard from me in a literal week. But I'm getting ready to go to the mall right now with my mother. So I just thought this would be the perfect opportunity to do my little outro and show you the final result. This is how the color turned out. I really do like it. I feel like I've been saying this to like all my friends that have seen my hair, that like I kind of look like a red fox in the best way possible, because that's kind of what my hair color is giving, because it's like really light at the roots and then it goes like very much darker towards the rest of my hair, which is kind of funny because it should probably be the other way around, but I don't really mind it too much. So what I've just been doing the last couple of days is like I'll undo my little 2 braids that I do, and then I'll put some coconut oil. This is the one from Palmer's. I don't know, there's a lot going on in that packaging. I actually don't have the time to be talking, mind you. Like I really need to be leaving. But yeah, so I just like section my hair into like little 3 parts, and I just comb my hair out basically. It's just to like make sure my hair isn't like tangling or knotting or anything. Obviously because of the sun just went down. That's so crazy how much of a difference that made. I need to get a ring light actually. I really do need to invest in a ring light. Anyway, so because of the showering and everything, and also like washing my face, the edge of my hairline is obviously going to be a different hair texture than the blow dried portion of my hair because of the water and the steam and stuff. So we're just gonna try to comb that out, and then the rest of my hair, literally I just comb it out and make sure it's just looking the way I want it to look, and the sun is back. Yeah, I recommend you don't do this dry. Obviously I would say spray a little bit of water on it, but I'm too lazy to do that right now. I'm just combing out the ends. I'm not really doing like the whole entire thing. I just want my hair just to be a little loosened, because it is giving very much like stuck together, because it's been in these braids for literally this entire week. So I just want to loosen it a bit, and then I just take like a little bit of the coconut oil on my fingers and just rub it in so that my hair can be moisturized. So I just take my hair and I braid it into 2 little braids. I'm actually just too tired to do any hairstyles right now, and I don't feel like fighting with my hair. We're just gonna do the little braids right now because that's the simplest and quickest option that I can do in under 10 minutes. I already took 5 minutes to do this one side, so that's not the greatest from me, but it's okay. As long as my hair looks put together, that's all I care about right now. Anyways, I'm gonna do the other side and then get back to you because this is definitely not this is not going as fast as I thought it was going to go. So I'm gonna get back to y'all when I'm done. So that's basically what one side looks like. And then when I'm done, I'm just gonna like take the coconut oil and like basically push my hair down so that it can be less frizzy. I should actually try doing a wash and go. I kind of like this curl pattern. I'm gonna do that tonight before I go to bed. I'm gonna put my hair in little curls, little braids, so that I can try do a little hairstyle with that. Anyway, that's besides the point. I'll be back.
Where'd you go? Now you know how I've been living without you. Daydreaming on a cloud with you like horizon. With you tonight is on an island. Yeah. It's about time I'm waking up. Found you wasn't with me waking up. Now you for said I didn't miss your touch. I needed to distance myself from you. Oh, just to know you want you. So I'll come close, I want you. Can I tell you something for what it's worth? If you had it, that's on earth. Take you there, I'll take you. Show you something, give you more than words. If you had it, that's on earth. Take you.
Okay, I'm just about done. So I just put a little bit of the coconut oil on the sides just to like keep the frizz as low as possible, but looking cute. And that's about it. I know they don't look even. I don't really care. And the back of my head is not my business, so that's also not my concern either. But that's pretty much what it looks like. I really do enjoy this color. I definitely want to play around with it a little bit more, but obviously I want to let my hair rebuild and get strong again. So I'm not gonna be putting any dye in it anytime soon, but right now I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So can't wait to do my braids because I feel like my braids are gonna eat a lot more. So definitely can't wait to do that. But for right now, I'm really just happy with this and I'm happy with the way it turned out. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching me go through this entire process, and I hope you subscribe, stick around, and I will see you guys in the next video.